Developers, 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 developers
Bulmer running around on stage yelling developers will never not be a meme. That song will never, that will just never not be a meme. Honestly. Also, that video was uploaded to YouTube 18 years ago. How? How? That's illegal. It's kind of a classic meme at this point, if you think about it. Fuck, I keep hiccuping. It hurts. You ever hiccup when your lungs are already full? It's just like yanking more air into your lungs. It's not comfortable. Alright, so I didn't leave a truck out. Good. I've discovered a fuel station. Well, that's not surprising at all, considering it's right there. Interesting. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to do first? Paralyzed transportation. Guessing it's gonna be that road. So let's do that. So I'm gonna need to pick up surface parts and 2 concrete slabs, which looks to all be there and there. Let's start with this over here. I just need a flatbed. Don't you love that if you don't hit that in time, you'll just end up in the water? I do. Kind of great. I need 1 service spare parts. Let's go. Oh, actually, I should probably mark my route here. And that's all I know for so far, so that's my route so far. Just have to be careful not to roll it, as you do. Just about the screen on the corner there doesn't work, eh? A bit of groove in the dirt there. In the road, really? Not the dirt. Although I suppose it is dirt, but it used to be concrete there. Either way, it's a groove that ain't supposed to be there. But definitely is now. What possible route could this water be taking that flow makes sense? I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. Oh, I get it now. Okay. I don't need to raise my suspension right now. I'm not on mud. But if I do end up on mud, that'll be handy to have. You know, this game, it's available via mods. What it really lacks in general is trailers designed for off-roading. Because they exist, and they're available, but this game certainly does not feature them. Alright, so I do need to turn left, or turn right. Because you end up with, like, highway trailers being dragged by these things, and that's just, like, a really bad combo. Because you're literally just, if the mud's deep enough, you're literally just dragging the axles through the mud. Like, that's worst case scenario. You'd think it would be smart enough to, you know, put big tires on it. So what's going on here? That looks like an unfinished road, quote-unquote. Yeah, I don't actually see anything there. Okay. Now, concrete slabs are going to take up more than this flatbed. So... How many slots of storage is that? I think that's... Yeah, it's not enough. I want the... You know what? I think I'd actually be better off putting a saddle low on this. Let us go acquire concrete slab. To the count of 2. I'm curious, is there... Not really, although I can... Okay, so and I need to go over here. Is it worth it for me to go this way around, come around and go to there? I think so, because that'll save me driving on all this. So yes, I will go straight. It's my Discord, and I'll call if I want to. Call if I want to. Call if I want to. That is an old song that I just edited to include Discord for some reason in my head. I don't know why. Just seems like fun. Gee, thanks. I needed the advice on how to attach a trailer at this point in time, game. 100% accurate, 100% needed. Warning, rock slides. Also, cliff. You can see the result of a previous experiment down there. There really needs to be a way to clean up trailers off the map. I've got so many abandoned trailers around that I can't reasonably go and salvage. Now, I feel like I exceed the 10-ton limit of this, but, oh well. I'm amazed I did not just hurt my suspension. That absolutely should have. That was a hit right there. Yeah, okay, basically just continue straight. Got it. I also wish that trailers were something that you brought with you as opposed to the way it is now, where like you can just spawn trailers and use them. I wish that there was an element of buying a trailer. Like, yes, you kind of buy them, but not really. I feel like it should be the case that you can just have trailers that you keep with you. Like, you can buy a trailer, you paint it how you want, put stickers on it, put the tires you want on it. You know, put active suspension and secondary braking and all kinds of fun stuff on it. I think that is something that this game would benefit from. Because that would tie in nicely with having the option to have, you know, the tires you want on the trailer. Especially if you can, like, also lift the trailer. I think that could work out. Oh, I think that would be a lot of fun, being able to have, like, fully custom trailers. Because, like, let me tell you how quickly this trailer here, I would get rid of the metal bars on the left and right sides, so it didn't dig in. I would lift the rear axle so that it was higher. I'd put, like, big, thick rubber tires on it. I don't know if I already said this, I'd paint it orange. Or atomic purple. Although I don't think transparent purple works so well with metal, but you know. You never know. Might come in handy. You know, how do I remember there was this trailer over here? I probably would have used this trailer that's over here. You're not gonna believe this. What you're seeing right now is actually a bug in the game. My truck has slightly too much horsepower. I'm actually pressing reverse right now, so I started going forward. Now I'm pressing forward, so it's trying to push me backward. I'm on the gas right now. There it goes. Basically, if you have too much torque, the game will interpret that, well, I mean, it'll overflow the value, and the game will interpret that as going the other direction. Doesn't sound too bad until you're pressing the gas and you're going backward. The worst part is you can fix it by just clamping values. Just make it so that, you know, if a value goes above this, just don't let it be above that. Alternatively, just make the data type bigger so that it can hold more digits. So you can just have absurd amounts of torque. And clamp it. I mean, that would be my solution. I make it like a 64-bit integer with a clamp to prevent it from overflowing. I don't know if it, depending on how it's used, I'd maybe even make it unsigned. Oh, this is rather nice. Someone thought to put wood in the swamp. Hello, Ardo. I said that and immediately thought of the old Motorola commercials. Hello, Moto. Anyway, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, I'm in fact going the right way. This is steep. Not as steep as one of the other trails, but like, dang. Kinda just woke up, hey. Sometimes when you just woke up is the best part of the day. In fact, I'd argue that's usually is the best part of the day. Feeling well rested, you're still a bit groggy, so you're not remembering all the things you gotta do yet. You're a little bit hungry, so you're thinking about breakfast. I'm not on normal train, so I can fuck off. Earlier, I was tutorializing on how to hook up a trailer. I think it's forgotten that I know how to play the game. How did I just high center on a rock? Okay, fair enough, that's a big rock. In your case, not really, you just have a lot of paperwork to do? Ah. I feel that paperwork is, a thing. There we go. Okay. Appeal for law enforcement. Sir, Deliver a scout fuel carrier, really? Stupid, what? What are you talking about? Okay, I'm actually gonna go in there just to see the map, just to find out if there's a garage over there, because if there is, I'm gonna use that. Oh, stupid paper. Yeah, yeah. Always is. Well, not always, but usually is. It's fairly large, but I don't see a garage. I do see a couple of service hubs. Is there a gas station around here? I don't know. I swear that for a short period of time there was a way to dismiss a trailer. But I don't know. Alright, so I need a... Okay, if I'm going to be pulling a scout trailer, I need a scout vehicle. What do I have in, like, reasonable scouts that can also pull trailers? I don't believe this can pull a trailer. But there's one way to find out. We can try to spawn a scout trailer over here. But I don't see a hitch, so... Helps you go to the right circle. Square. Rectangle? Rectangle. Yeah, okay. Well, I do have that vehicle, but I've also got just some other fun ones, really. The starting truck. That thing's so bad. Let's take the Hummer. I didn't know there was even modded ones here. I didn't know you could get a 5-slot flatbed for your scout. I think I will bring... I'm assuming that that works as fuel? It does. Perfect. I'm going to bring that with me. Because I don't see any oil on the other map, so... By the way, has there been a game that you liked but felt that you wish you had friends play with on? That's a good question, honestly. I mean, normally when I'm playing a game that involves friends, I can manage to scrounge together some friends. If your question, on the other hand, was, is there any games you wish had multiplayer, I'd tell you Majora's Mask, but... This truck's very quiet. Not that I'm complaining, it's just... quiet. You know, it's funny, playing other games... You can tell there's audio samples that you hear in a lot of games. For example, in this game, I keep hearing an owl. And it's the same owl that's used in My Summer Car and a couple of other games. But I know mostly from My Summer Car because it's very prominent there. Full credit to the summer. It is doing a great job right now. Especially given what it's pulling. And considering my foot is just on the floor, so... course, a Hummer is not the vehicle one would typically choose to pull this kind of load, especially over rocks like this. For hopefully obvious reasons. There is nothing I can hook up to. Okay, good. There we go. This thing definitely struggles on hills, but otherwise seems fine. In fairness, most Hummers are not tasked with hauling, a fuel tank of this nature. In this case, I assume it would also probably help if my Hummer had a set of, road tires instead of mud tires. Or they would grip better on the road. Game. I'm fairly sure if you just glanced at what's going on in the game, you would know that I do not need assistance hooking up a trailer. I'm level 30, and I'm using a Hummer to pull a giant fuel trailer. I know how to use a trailer. I have an idea. Dang, that is some deep mud. There we go. Helps if the parking brake isn't on. Oh, I'd appreciate it if it hadn't disconnected the winch, but there we are. I have no idea if that's going to bring it all along. I hope it does. I always wondered how this exactly works, because, like, I mean, I guess the assistance from the big truck definitely helps the small truck, but, like, that much? I don't know. I just realized there's a gas station right there. Well, if it turns out I need fuel, I've got an extra fuel tank here. There we go. Alright, so I need to deliver this bad boy to all the way over there. I'm going to assume I can take a road out of town in that direction. Municipal warehouse, okay. There's a lot of trailers around here. There's gonna be a lot of deliveries. This seems roughly the right direction. Alright. You know, when you got a tank of water like this, or a tank of liquid like this, there's two ways to handle it. Either you can have it so that the liquid has baffles in it so that it doesn't slosh around as much, or you have to guarantee that there is no air in it at all, because it can't slosh if there is nowhere for it to slosh. Well, this is a problem. I need a medium logs, eh? Okay. Alright, so I need a medium logs. There is medium logs over here at the factory. I don't have a log carrier though. I'm gonna have to go back for a log carrier, I think. I'm gonna have a quick look around town, but as far as I can tell, there is not any log carriers hanging around. Ice trampoline. The Holtland Motel. Just gonna quickly do this before I like leave and forget and regret. Got that, but that's not a log carrier. That's a flooded park. Ooh, an amphitheater. Very nice. Guess the question is, if I turn left here, can I grab the oil tank? Because I might as well, you know? Oh, goody. That actually means us to go past that place as well. Well, I'll drag it back into town at least. And then once we've got the wood over here to fix that bridge, we'll just, pull it through. May or may not have decided that the area around here is going to be where we just keep stuff. Nice hotel. Bit waterlogged. I mean, it exists entirely on a pier, but it's a nice hotel. Oh my god, there's a guy fishing. Hell yeah. Actually, that's weird. There's never people in this game. What? I think I'm gonna check Map Runner before I respawn. Is there any trailer pickups? Oh, there's a Yeti here. Wait, there's a Yeti at the amphitheater? What? Okay, then. No, it doesn't appear that there is anywhere to pick up a trailer in here. Okay. You guys have a good night. I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna go do something else. I'm not feeling amazing in general. You guys have a good night.